Started. All right, welcome to our webinar on Intro to Oils. And I'm going to turn on the light so you can see me. There we go. Okay, and we're going to talk about, in our intro class, some of the oils that I love for summer. And I'm going to talk about these little beauties that I just got in the mail today that I'm really excited about. So that will be coming shortly, that I'll be telling you about those. But first of all, I'm going to share my screen with you. And I'm just going to talk about, sorry, it'll be quiet in just a second. I'm going to talk about just an intro class and why I love oils, and then I'm going to talk about the oils that I use during the summer and why I like them. So if you have any questions of things that you really like if you're looking for a solution for something, like let's say that you tend to get skin irritations in the summer, or you need some extra support sleeping, things like that, go ahead and reach out and ask, and I will definitely cover that during this presentation. Now, can you guys see my screen okay? You can see my screen. Okay, so I'm going to pull up this so you can still see. Now, can you see the Natural Solutions brochure? No. Okay. You can see my screen, but you're not seeing. You didn't see my brochure just now, or the little flyer? Okay. Desktop one, there we go. Okay, now you're gonna see it. Here it is. Now you can see it, right? Perfect, okay. Well, awesome. Well, I'm just gonna do a little intro class. And first of all, I just wanna start out and talk about why I love essential oils so much. I was needing some extra support, so this is about 7 years ago, just with anxious feelings and just struggling that way, just feeling anxious sometimes. I was looking for something to provide a little bit of extra immune support for my family. Just something to really maintain and improve health even in our home. I was really wanting something that would just help us be really healthy. And so my friend came to me and said, "Hey, Jen, would you want to try some essential oils?" And I was like, I don't know, that sounds kind of strange. But I decided to give it a try, and I fell in love very quickly. I was like, wow, these are incredible. I was using them for those times where I'd feel a little bit anxious. I'd use them for time when I needed a little bit of support in sleeping. You guys wouldn't mind muting yourself. That would be really helpful so that it's quiet. Everybody can just mute themselves. If I can go up and find. Okay. All right. So you can just mute yourself. There's some really loud feedback. Find? Oh, I think I found it. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so I started to use these oils and just fell in love, and it's been a love affair ever since. So the first part of this brochure really just talks about the history of essential oil uses, and then it dates back literally thousands of years. And what I like about that is it shows you that this is a solution that people have been turning to for a really long time because it works. It helps to improve our health, and it's natural, plant-based, works well with our bodies. And so it's been working so well, that's why we've been using it for so long. So you'll see some of the things that they've been using over the last 3,500 years. And then, we have come into modern medicine, which there is some excellent things about modern medicine, but there are times that, I'm looking for something else to, just to help support our overall health in our home. So that's where essential oils have stepped in and been so incredibly helpful. I'm going to talk about this box real quick that says natural, that essential oils are natural. What I love about essential oils is that they're plant-based. So I want you to think about your diet, or you can think about my diet. I'll tell you about my diet. When I eat healthy, when I eat more plant-based, I feel better. And it's because my body knows how to break down, absorb, and utilize the nutrients from plant-based food or, real food. When I find myself, like if I travel a lot, I went to Europe. Oh my gosh, the food was amazing. However, I was eating a lot of desserts, eating a lot of processed foods, and I felt disgusting. My body just was not quite sure how to break down, process, and utilize what I was eating. And so sometimes I'd have a stomach ache, things like that. And that's the difference between plant-based diet and a processed diet. So it's the same thing with essential oils. They're plant-based They're plant-based health solutions, which are amazing because it will help your body feel supported. And it's a natural form. It's very safe, effective, powerful. You can use, there's other medications that you can use, but those can oftentimes come with side effects. And it's because our bodies don't know how to process and use synthetic medications. So there's a picture here of a peppermint leaf, and it shows you the magnified picture of the peppermint leaf, and that shows you where essential oils come from. They're little sacs of oil that are found on the plant. And that right there is a really great picture so that you can see the peppermint leaf, so you can see what it looks like, which I think is so interesting and really fascinating. And I love that when up close it looks purple, and when you look at it just with the naked eye, it looks green. But those oils provide the plant with its aroma, but it also provides the plant with protection as well. And they, like I said, they work well with our body, and our body knows how to recognize it and utilize it, so it's really safe and effective. I use them on my little kids all the time. Even my little baby needed his body needed some help. His ears needed help draining properly. And the oils literally helped that process function like it should in his body. He's able to, the fluid was able to drain from his ears as it should. So it was really great, and it was a really great solution to use those essential oils. Hang on, I'm going to pass them off to my husband real quick. Hey, Rick, I'll show you my phone, baby. So anyway, works really well, very potent, very powerful, and I love how cost-effective the essential oils are. They work really, really well. And it's nice because I'm always looking for cost-effective measures. I'm all about saving money. So, we have used these and had really good luck. Really, really good luck with the oils. That's my timer. I need that. She wants the roller, Be Blue. So anyway, very cost-effective, very effective. And as it mentions on this little orange box that says effective, is that oils contain hundreds of different compounds providing complex and versatile ability to combat threats without building up resistance. Okay, I love that. And in plain terms, the plants are very complex. So it's really hard to outsmart the plants. We can build up a resistance to other things quite easily. Essential oils, you're not going to find that because there's a lot to them. So the most essential oils have between 50 and 200 chemical constituents or ingredients that make them up, which is awesome. So that they can be used to support your body in so many different ways. Whereas if you're to take a medication, that medication is usually good for one thing. But you can use the oils for lots of different things. And in fact, there are times when I've taken like a blend of oils. For example, Digestin is a really great stomach support. But I'll take that, and it's got some peppermint, ginger, fennel, some really great things in it. And I'll take it to help support my stomach. But then I notice it really helps to provide sinus support for me as well. So it's able to reach out and do a lot of different things. So it's really great. And the oils are able to support our body on a cellular level. So they're able to get down, address the root cause, and really help meet our body's needs in a completely natural and safe way, which is what I'm all about. Now, the oils are very, very safe. A lot of people have had a lot of problems with allergic reactions, things like that from over-the-counter and prescription medications. In fact, that's the number one cause of death, on a medical basis in the United States is prescription and over-the-counter and it's not even abuse, it's just taking in prescription as prescribed. And then there's problems from that from people who are young or wouldn't otherwise have, who would have been okay, if that makes sense. So I like oils because they're so incredibly safe. They support our body in a completely natural and safe way. And I love doTERRA's commitment to quality. There are a lot of options for essential oils out there. They're becoming more and more popular, and therefore there are more and more brands and more people coming out with them. And the funny thing is that they always claim that they have the quality of doTERRA. And I can tell you right now that, there may be some other great oils out there, but nobody else is doTERRA. doTERRA does several things that cannot be imitated or duplicated. First of all, and this is the part that really can't be imitated, is they have exclusive rights with their growers of their plants. So essential oils come from plants. doTERRA likes to get those plants from wherever they are indigenous. So wherever they grow the best, that's where they want them from. And they go in, they cut out the middleman, and they work directly with the farmer of the whatever plant it is that they're trying to harvest, whether it's vetiver for vetiver oil, or their orange farm to get their wild orange, or whatever it is, they work directly with the owner of that farm, and they're able to, it actually does, it's called co-impact sourcing. They're able to provide better financial support for that farmer because they're not paying a broker or a middleman. And they're able to provide villages with jobs. It's really cool. Like they get their wintergreen from Nepal because wintergreen goes really well in Nepal. And then the Nepalese people are desperate for money. They're desperate for jobs. So if they can provide them with jobs, that's so incredible. So that's what doTERRA does. And, people will say, we get our oils the same place as doTERRA. Well, there's exclusive growing rights for most of our oils or most of the plants that we get. So that's simply not true. The next thing is that they do is they are testing every single batch of essential oils. They are making sure that there's no pesticides, fillers, weeds, contaminants, anything like that. And so you know that you're getting an extremely pure product, which I love, because I am becoming, in my older and older age, I'm becoming more and more neurotic. I just got my baby bleach-free diapers, and my kids think he's poopy all the time because his diapers are a brown color. And I'm like, nope, that's just his diaper color because there's no bleach, there's no chlorine. And what is it called? They break down quicker. Like if you put them in a landfill, it doesn't take them 1,000 years to break down. Anyway, so as I'm getting older, I'm very well aware of, I don't want contaminants of any kind. I don't want toxins, things like that in anything I'm using. So I'm trying to cut out as much as I possibly can, and the oils are a great start for that. So I want to talk about some of my favorite ways to use the oils. And the first way is, we're going to talk about this little picture right here is aromatically. Now I have a picture of I have my diffuser. Ooh, let's see if I get my little cord to come out. I have my diffuser right here, and I don't know if you can see it's misting right now. But I love having a diffuser going aromatically because it does a couple of things for me. First of all, it really helps to uplift and encourage a good mood for me. And for me in the beginning, that's why I was using oils, is I needed that extra support with my mood. And I wanted to really reduce those feelings of anxiety and being anxious. So it was a really great way to use oils for me, was aromatically. It also helps to give you really good respiratory support to use the oils aromatically as well. So there's mood, supporting your respiratory system, and it can also purify the air in your home, which is awesome. I like to have clean air, and it helps to support a good germ-free environment when you're using essential oils aromatically. So right now I've got some peppermint in there, and peppermint really helps to improve focus. So when I'm working, like doing a Zoom call with you guys, or if I'm doing a webinar or typing up an email, I have ADD. And I'm all over the place, and most of the time I love it, but there's times I really need to buckle down and focus, and peppermint helps to improve my focus, as does rosemary. So right now in my diffuser, I have peppermint, rosemary, and spearmint. And it really helps me. First of all, it helps to support my respiratory system. It really helps to support a good mood, helps me focus, and it's very cleansing to the air, so it's awesome. Now, the next way to use oils is topically. So I like to say if it hurts, put an oil on it, or if there's a problem, put an oil on it. If you're experiencing discomfort, something like that, use an oil. So here is one of my favorite ways to use oils topically. Check out these cute little spray bottles I got. They were like, you get a package of 6 for $6, so they're $6. And then I filled them with my favorite. I put TerraShield in here, which is a completely natural insect repellent. And I love that because I really like to avoid chemicals. I'm not a huge fan of DEET. So I have my insect repellent in here. So TerraShield is one of my favorite oils to use in the summer because it's a completely all-natural insect repellent. And it's something I use topically. I just have a little top on there, and I can spray it on my skin, and I've got an excellent insect repellent. I did another way to use oils topically is this is a hand sanitizer that I really like. So in a little orange container. You could do an after sun spray. And these are ways to use them topically that are really awesome. Sometimes we get irritated skin, especially after jumping in a swimming pool or being in the sun, things like that. And for me, if I can just put the oils that I really like and then I know I'm going to use in a spray bottle, I can spray them all over myself or my kids or whatever, and it's really excellent. So topically is a great way to use the oils to support your body on the outside. And then internally, doTERRA does have an excellent quality of oil, so you are able to take most of them internally. Now, I say most, and that's not because some of the oils aren't good quality. All of them are excellent quality, but some plants are simply not meant to be ingested. So in that case, doTERRA has done a really good job of labeling their bottle, and it will say supplement facts on the side of it. And if it has that label on it, you know you can take it internally. Most oils are safe for internal use. So for me in the summer, I am all about trying to get back in my swimming suit shape, especially since I had a baby 6 months ago. So Slim and Sassy is one of my favorite oils it's right here. There's also the metabolic blend, the Slim and Sassy metabolic blend that I love, that just supports a healthy metabolism. It helps support good blood sugar levels in your body. It helps to support, again, just to support you on a cellular, there we go, cellular level, and just keep things running smoothly in your body. That's something I love in the summer. I also love citrus oils in my water during the summer. It's just something fun and refreshing about citrus oils. So I find myself using a lot of lemon, Slim and Sassy, orange, grapefruit. Those are my favorite things to put in my water during the summer. And it's helping to support your body really on a good cellular level, and helping to detoxify your body, which is excellent because we don't want to be in a toxic state. So I find myself using that all of the time. In this little spray bottle right here is my On Guard, and I added some coconut oil, and this just to helps to cleanse your hands, keep things clean and good. So I use this. I use it on my kids, and I did it orange because the On Guard bottle is kind of a reddish orange color. So I figured that I would remember that there was On Guard on here. Whereas TerraShield, the bug spray, comes in a green bottle. It has a little bit of a green color to it. So I use the TerraShield in my green bottle. So those are both ones that I use very frequently in the summer. Now, I don't know if you're like me and you have I have platinum blonde children. I have brown hair. I don't know where my kids came from. I know where they came from, but my husband has strawberry blonde hair, and apparently they got that from him. So my kids have strawberry blonde hair. This is excellent. Or excuse me, platinum blonde. They don't have red. They have platinum blonde hair, which is excellent. But when we go swimming, their hair tends to turn green. I also really want to make sure that their hair and their nails are well supported, and that we can keep healthy scalps, healthy ears, healthy fingernails. When you're in a public pool, sometimes you need that extra support. One of my favorite oils for that is just Melaleuca, or the common name of Melaleuca is tea tree. That's the oil that's just right here. And that is an excellent oil just to keep things, helps to support healthy ears. It's really good for your fingernails. It's really good for your scalp, and it can help from keeping your hair turn green, which is what I really like. So my kids go to swimming lessons in a public pool, and then we come home and we bathe, and we put a little bit of Melaleuca in their shampoo and keep that hair nice and healthy, which is really awesome. Now, if you find yourself being more active in the summer, as most of us are, I know we go on a lot more walks and we're outside a lot more in the summer. I love Deep Blue. Excuse me. In fact, I just had a neighbor lady, and my husband, I was telling him, she wants the roller bottle, that wanted some Deep Blue and some digestion. But Deep Blue is really good to help just to promote healthy joints, keep yourself feeling good, especially after a workout or being really active. The Deep Blue can be really awesome, which I love. Digestin is another one of my favorite summer oils because I'm going to a lot of picnics and barbecues, and sometimes my stomach needs a little extra support. So it helps you to maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract, helps reduce bloating, gas, and occasional indigestion, and eases feelings of queasiness. So I love myself some Digestin. It's really awesome. So there's a lot of really great things, and I'm sure you'll find a lot of uses as I'm talking about some of these oils, but those can be used year round. I'm just talking about some of my favorite things for the summer. Now I have another spray bottle, and in that spray bottle, I mix probably 10 drops of lavender and 10 drops of peppermint, and I fill up the rest with water. And then these are actually way bigger. Like when I look at them, I'm like, oh, they don't look like that big or look like they hold that much. They hold 10 milliliters of oil. So 2/3 of a 15 ml bottle. So like these big bottles right here, 15, this holds 10, which is awesome. So I'll make myself an after sun spray with some peppermint and lavender, and it works really well. Just cool me off or keep my body cool. And lavender just in and of itself is really good to help promote relaxing, promote a restful night's sleep. It's really good for, skin irritations, things like that. Insect bites, things like that. I like to use my lavender for sure. It's really awesome. So those are things that I'm using all of the time during the summer. So I want to see if any of you guys have any questions real quick before we move on. Everyone doing okay? Some of you have really awesome just pictures, and some of you I can actually see you. It's kind of fun. Awesome. Okay, well, we'll keep going. Now I want to talk about real quick how you can get the oils in your home and the most cost-effective way to do so. So doTERRA is much like a Costco membership. And why I say that is you pay an annual membership fee that allows you to go in and shop at the wholesale prices, which is really awesome. So I once a year, and the first time fee is $35. And then once a year it's $25. But the cool thing is when you renew, they don't renew until you're buying something, so they don't automatically charge your card ever, which is awesome. They give you a free bottle of peppermint. So it's like for $4.50, you're getting yourself a renewed membership. But it's like Costco. And sorry, I've got to leave in 5 minutes, so I'm telling my husband, make me a plate of dinner. It's much like a Costco membership, and you pay a one-time fee, $35. You get a shop for wholesale, and then you get 25% off of retail price. You're getting a huge discount. If you're purchasing more than like $110-ish of oils a year, that's not a month, that's just a year, you're going to want a wholesale membership. And really, for me, these oils are a lifestyle change. So for me, I definitely want to have a good little set that I can always have at my disposal so that I can be able to use them. So doTERRA has also taken it a step further for you. And they've put together some discount packages. So they have a kit for every budget. There's a Natural Solutions kit, which is excellent because it has several different oils. It's got the On Guard soap, the toothpaste, Deep Blue. You've got Terrazyme, which is another good digestive support. Helps your body to digest food as it should. There's a good one that helps to promote hormonal balance in your body. And there's a tension blend that helps to relieve head and neck tension. So that's an excellent kit. It's got their vitamins, which are incredible. And then it's got that really great diffuser that I just showed you just now, which is awesome. And then they've got a Home Essentials kit. This comes with probably 10 of the oils that I use on the most regular basis is that Home Essentials kit. And it comes with the petal diffuser. And I don't know, it's a toss-up. I really like the petal, but I really like the Aromalight. But I find myself using the petal more. So I really like this diffuser. And you'll notice that you are saving above and beyond buying it as a kit. So like right here, it's saying you're saving $113 to do a Natural Solutions kit. That's above and beyond wholesale pricing. So you're getting an incredible deal. And if you place a qualifying order the following month, you get $100 free worth of oils. Now, I will tell you, you do not have to order monthly. doTERRA is really awesome. They never require you to purchase oils monthly. They just incentivize you to. So they've got a really great program called Loyalty Rewards, and you can purchase the oils on a monthly basis if you so desire, and you're getting even a bigger discount, and you're getting more free products. So it's really excellent. So they've got a family physician kit that's very similar to the Home Essentials, except the bottles are just smaller size. So they have all sorts of options. If you just want to try out a couple of things, I always tell people to go ahead and get that membership because you'll find yourself saving a lot of money. And then pick the oils that suit you the best at this time. I always recommend, especially just during this time of year, to adding on a TerraShield, which is excellent for their natural insect repellent. And then I always add that to any kit that you're going to get because you'll find yourself really using it. And the TerraShield is extremely reasonably priced. It's an excellent option. So I've absolutely loved having essential oils in my home. I went from being in a place where I thought they were a little bit kooky, a little bit weird, not sure why you'd use them, to I have them all over the place. I have them in my diaper bag. I had a set in my car. Someone broke into my brand new car. I have no idea how. They didn't scratch it, they didn't dent it, but they somehow broke into my car and they stole my oils. So I'm like, I hope you use those and didn't just throw them away. But I had them in my car. I have them in my diaper bag. And it's probably good they're not in my car in the summer because you do want to store them in a cool, dark place, not necessarily a hot car. But so maybe they did me a favor. But I have them throughout my home. I use them all the time. They've been such a great thing to have in our home. We really like them. And, I find myself using, there's certain oils that I use year round the same. And then I find myself using different oils in the winter, and sometimes I use different ones in the summer. And I talked about the ones that we really like having in our home in the summer. So I really appreciate you being on with me this evening, and I will be posting a recording of this if you have somebody that you want to share it with, or if you wanted to host a class, an online class of your own, let me know, and I'm happy to help you with that. I'm always up for helping you and your friends find natural solutions as well. So are there any questions before we wrap this up? I have a chat box you can ask me. No questions? Well, awesome. If you're interested in purchasing a kit, I'm not sure if everyone on here has a membership or not, but if not, please work with the person who invited you to this event this evening, and they can help get you set up and get going. So thank you so much for being on, and have a wonderful evening.